All right, people, what's up, everyone, and welcome to another reaction video for today. And it is time, finally. I know, finally. I said I was going to do it days ago, but now I'm here to do it now. I'm here to do it now. I'm here to do it now. You know what I mean. This is the Engoodening of No Man's Sky. Yes, Woman's Land. This, of course, is from Internet Historian. I've had a lot of people recommend this one ever since I started watching Internet Historian. Like, what was that, like 2 weeks ago when that video came out? The Area 51 one that just murdered me. It's really good. I don't think I've laughed that hard all year, and I've been watching a lot of good stuff this year too. But that probably one of the hardest I've laughed in a very long time. But the Goodening of No Man's Sky, I've had a lot of people recommend this one, especially since like No Man's Sky is something I cover on the channel, I guess, went through the update videos and stuff. And a new update just came out too, so it's actually perfect timing. So yeah, No Man's Sky. The Engoodening of No Man's Sky, go check it out yourself. It's a long one. This is one of his longer or longest videos. It might be his longest video, period. It's definitely the longest one I've watched so far. So sorry it took a little while to watch it. I said I was gonna do it earlier this week, and I'm only doing it now. But I have to separate. I have to have some free time and stuff, and also, of course, I have to have the mental constitution to watch an hour-long video, which I don't normally do. So anyway, let's go. 3, 2, 1. Link in the description and play. Oh, sorry. Wait, my bad. All right, start over again. My audio is off.
Sponsored by that game everyone loves.
Raid Shadow Legends?
Scientists are racing to unlock the secrets of the cosmos.
That's gonna be a journey.
Questions we once thought impossible to answer are within our grasp. Where does the sun go at night? Is
that's actually
related to science? If the universe is so big, then why won't it fight me? As we look further into the universe, we see light from distant stars.
Why won't it fight me?
Perhaps hundreds, even thousands of miles away. Hold on. Can I get a zoom in on that?
You bet I can. This is one of the world's most powerful telescopes. Initiating 6 times zoom.
Can this baby do 7?
I can do you one better.
It can do 8?
Maneuvering to 8 times
oh,
zoom.
Fuck.
Pressure rising, holding steady. I can see it. Unblur.
It won't hold.
Get me
8.5
times.
I want to say JonTron used that voice before.
Upscale it to 4K.
Oh, is that 4K? 8.6?
Opening the blinds. Hold it steady. Uncropping and increasing aspect ratio.
Oh my god.
Punch it.
Oh my god, it's a No Man's Sky.
Yes.
Oh my god,
Life
it's a creature.
Life. And to think.
Life doesn't find a way.
One indie development studio.
Yeah, the frame rate's pretty good.
Games.
Hello. Joe Dirt. No, Joe Danger. Joe Dirt's a movie. Joe Danger is the other game they made.
At the beginning.
Right, yes. Alright, we gotta start somewhere. Oh, that's hot. Uh-oh. Hey, perfect timing, too.
It's rewind time. Okay, the year is 2009.
Rewind time.
England. There's a man named Sean Murray, and he's just founded
a
a
little boy,
company
look at him.
called Hello Games.
Hello.
Sean and the boys are working hard on a brand new IP called Joe Danger.
Yes, Joe Danger's a lot of fun.
2010 AD. The game just came out. It's a success.
That's good. Yeah.
They're a small team, but they are ambitious. Let's do something bigger, said Sean. Let's reach for the stars.
Joe Danger 2, though. Don't
How
forget
about
the
Joe
sequel.
Danger 2?
Yeah.
Brilliant. It's 2012. Joe Danger 2 has just come out.
It's also good.
But that one doesn't perform as well.
Oh, no.
We need to do something
90% fewer
bigger
copies.
than
Holy
Joe
shit.
Danger 2. Joe Danger 3?
No.
No. Even more out of this world. Something no man has done before. Joe Danger the mobile game?
Oh, did they do that? I didn't even know that was a thing.
14. Seriously, guys, biggest thing you can think of. No, I'm just a stock image, dude. Why don't you think of something? Sean pondered for a moment, then turned and looked wistfully into the mirror. Reflected back was the visage of Neil deGrasse Tyson.
If you're going to make a space game first person, it's never been done before. How about that? I'm going up in orbit to repair the Hubble telescope. That's not a knife. Who are you going to have sex with? How much microwaves are coursing through your body now?
How many microwaves?
Sid Murray. Space game. Procedural generation. Planet. Okay, that sounds good. Yes, yes.
You can
we
try
all
that
agree.
again.
So they said
Sean,
to
you
cobble together
madman.
a prototype, and by VGX 2013, they are ready to announce another new IP.
Dude, that's
No Man's
crazy.
Sky. Check it out, check it out.
I forgot about VGX. Good lord, with Joel McHale. I wish that was the trailer.
This is special.
Oh yeah, it's special. Oh my god! Wow!
This is special.
Oh my god! Wow! Oh, all this shit that's finally in the game now, 5-6 years later. Well, not all this stuff, but it's probably better now than what they were
It's
hyping up
2014,
in 2013 and
it's E3
14.
hype time. No Man's Sky has promised to be a game like no other.
Yeah!
A practically boundless experience, vibrant with life and color and things to explore. What's over there? You'll have to be the one to discover it. And then, wow, look at that
Can't wait
big
to see it.
fucking dinosaur. Holy shit.
Whoa!
And a moment later, we're in space having a battle amongst a giant fleet. Claim a planet as your own. Explore the galaxy
That's
with
cool.
your friends.
But can I
Okay, that's
fuck
it.
everything?
This is going to be the best game ever, you guys. It even won awards for its hype.
That's the
And it will
question.
release in June 2016.
Not too far off. I think it got delayed a couple months.
The hype train was officially loading up and ready to chug out of the station.
Hi.
At every stop of the journey, there would be press
Forgot
junkies
fucking
talking
Stephen
about
Colbert
the
did an
amazing
interview with
scale
him.
of the game, spread across 18 quintillion planets. And so
Wow.
vast that by the time you finish exploring it all, I would have 2 new videos published. Sean himself was doing the interviews.
That's good.
Because who is better to talk about the game than the lead guy himself? He went from interview to interview.
You always
and
had
with
that
each
like
question,
little smile.
the answers he gave
Yeah.
raised people's expectations.
Can you do this?
of
Yeah.
the
Can you do
game's
this?
scope.
Yeah. Can you do
You
this?
land on
Yeah.
a comet. Yeah.
Yeah.
At the moment you can land on asteroids. You could encounter other players. Can you grief other players? You're literally building your own like massively multiplayer world that's procedurally generated.
Sand planets like in June, rivers, walking sentinels, hacking. So sophisticated that light diffracts through the atoms, they had to redevelop the whole periodic table to make it work.
What?
Even Elon
What?
Musk was hyped for it.
Did he actually? Was that a real tweet? Hold on. Oh, you fucker! Don't you start with me here.
Elon Musk.
We'll try out No Man's Sky this weekend. Maybe reality is just a series of nested simulations all the way down.
Musk was hyped for it.
Turtles? What the fuck? Turtles what?
2 years go by. It's early 2016, and that hype train is really moving.
Hell
now.
yeah.
Perhaps one of the biggest
Thanos.
in video game history. Reddit was shoveling most of the gamer fuel. Skeptics and naysayers are treated as ballast and thrown from the
What if
carriage.
only 9 out of 10? If only.
Pre-orders open, and they are doing very well. The date is booked in. Some are even
Just one
taking the day off work. So much hype there is that... Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Jason
Could it
Schreier
fail?
of the soon-to-be defunct Kotaku is about to spoil it. He announces a delay. From June 2016
I fucking
to
wish that was
August.
true. God damn it.
Oh my god.
Liar, the incensed audience cries. Please be quiet, they said. And death threats, too. But he was 100%
Wow. Well,
right.
yeah.
A week later,
By a
the
couple
delay
months.
is officially
I didn't know you got death threats. Damn.
Ooh, sorry, lads. We need more polish, said Sean in his usual accent. To that, Sean received some death threats too, by the way. Although he didn't take it as
Release
seriously
game.
as the
Whoa,
police.
you are dead.
Yet.
You are dead. Is there something?
Sometimes foreshadowing is relatively obvious.
But the impatient crowd relaxed a bit and said, fine, we will wait. But we expect
play
a
your
level
game.
of polish no
Oh,
man
yeah,
has ever
polish the
seen.
shit out of that.
Speaking of waiting.
Oh, I have time. Oh shit! Yeah, I know that song.
Have you heard of Rady Shady?
No, what is
My
this?
wife died in a plane crash. Hey, let's get serious for a moment. Raid isn't just a
Let's
game
get serious for a
15 million
moment.
downloads in the last 6 months.
My wife died of playing.
It's a
Let's get
life
serious for a minute.
Think differently.
Yeah, you nailed that word.
Differently. Achieve your dreams. I'm sorry, sir. You've contracted rage.
Oh
That's
no!
good.
Right?
Congratulations, it's Gorgora of the
Oh,
Undead
Gorgora,
Horde.
alright.
Goodness,
It
you
looks just
selected
like me.
one of over 400
Oh,
champions.
yeah. Hate to see the mother.
Why, hello there. Have you heard about the online RPG PvP?
Where are you going, Ben? Why are we in the middle of the fucking road?
Play Store. Oh, you remind me of my wife.
Oh no,
Raid is
she
more than
died
just
on
a
a
game.
air.
It's a reassuring pat on the back from your dad. It's a warm bowl of soup on a cold night.
I'm not gonna last this
It's
video.
one last dance.
We're only like, what, 10
at
minutes
your
in?
wife's funeral. If you haven't played in the arena yet, I'm gonna break into
This
your
is so
house.
weird.
You're all getting raid for Christmas.
Yeah, hey!
Yay!
Yay! I got a little boys,
And
it's a
download
lady.
now, kids, using the link in the description below. You can get an extra 50k silver and an epic gem.
Oh my god!
Wow!
What a deal.
Best dad ever.
Wow, right, I put a shotgun in my
Wait.
mouth.
Mom's dead?
Yeah.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Hey, get over
Add
it.
over.
Hey, but Gora,
So let's talk
or
about
whatever
the team
fuck.
in charge of all that polishing.
Alright, back
It's
to it.
small.
That was a really good ad.
Tiny. In fact, I haven't been able to find a smaller team behind a AAA release. All of these expectations are on the shoulders of just 6 people, expanding to a team of 15 by the end of production.
Wait, you put
July.
you put Sean
It's
Murray
just
in there
a couple of
again?
weeks until the release date. Whatever the state of the game by now, however much it's finished, that's what's going out. The Hello Games team celebrates with this
Michael,
iconic
I'm so
image.
incredibly proud.
Quintessential soy face.
They're exhausted. Look at what video game production does to a man.
God, what's
Ah.
wrong with your face?
Nonetheless, they continue.
That last
Working
picture.
on the day
What's
one
wrong
patch.
with your face? Little Plinkett.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Sean,
Oh.
if your game isn't coming out for another 2 weeks, why is there a box copy on eBay?
Oh.
That's right. It's a
It went for $1,200?
Someone
Jesus.
broke the embargo and is selling early access to the highest bidder. And the bids start rolling in. It reaches $1,300 US. Sold to some guy with the Reddit handle Damien. He gets his hands on it and starts uploading footage to YouTube and Dailymotion.
Wow.
What the frack? Said Sean and Sony. Damien finished
I
it
guess
a lot quicker
that's-
than expected, but he gave it a decent review.
There are things I don't like, there are things I like, but at the end of the day, when I say to myself, what is this game supposed to be? This, what I'm looking at right here, this is what the game is supposed to be.
He noted a few.
That's a good review.
But said he was optimistic that they would be ironed out with the day one patch.
It's a good review.
Sean, it's another leak. Some retailers
Uh-oh.
broke the official release.
Oh yeah, is this when you find out
Dreams
the
2,
ending?
And they
is-
started streaming playthroughs of the game.
Wait, what?
But Sony
Polygon
tried
did?
to DMCA all these videos, but their aim was terrible.
Round of applause, everyone. We've officially
Hey.
become No Man's censored by Sony.
Our news story from earlier this week about No Man's Sky leaks has been
got-
hit with a copyright
got
strike
him?
on YouTube.
They went bumbling around from platform to platform, just taking down any video they
Oh,
could
the
talk
dust.
about the leak or showed the trailer footage.
Pornhub?
But it was too late.
It was on Pornhub?
So
I didn't
people
see it.
talking more skeptically about the game. Especially because there were no early
was a
review
nightmare.
copies.
I don't like that.
And it was
Yeah,
looking like
bad.
the weight of all these expectations had become too much. And the whole thing was about
There you go.
to
Oh, there it goes.
Oh no. It's August. Everyone's here. We've all bought the game and
Yay!
they're fucking hyped. Here we go, lads.
Here we go.
Oh dear
Stop! Hey,
Lord.
stop fucking my ship.
Hello, Sean. It is me, the auditor of games. I used to work at an astronomy
face.
lab. Don't worry about that. It seems like you've made a lot of promises. Promises that you have not
The
kept.
auditor again.
Let's go
What
through
you
the
stated
checklist.
in this game? Okay,
Have
he's
you
gonna
got
go
any
through it.
large-scale joinable space battles? Nobody would want that.
Yeah.
Winged planets? No.
Yeah, no.
Fine. Well, at least let me play it as a trader.
Shit.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them.
No. Those
Yeah,
sand
no.
planets from June look nice. Think I
Figure
might.
it out, though.
Please, Sean. There must be rivers.
No, it's
Nope,
And
no
rivers
rivers.
interact with each other in the environment.
Oh, I guess
no.
technically. It's interacting
That's
right now.
walking sentinels, Sean.
no.
I'm
Yeah.
literally crying right now. Should I even ask whether I can play as a space pirate?
Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. Is he gonna say no? He might say yes. Hold on.
No.
Ah, fuck.
Factions
God
with
damn
different
it.
attributes.
You picked the wrong house, fool!
Oh, shit.
Fly
Oh,
between
my
star systems
dog.
manually,
What's up?
But nobody's actually done it yet.
If I can maneuver like in the trailer, I'll still be happy.
No.
Oh, shit.
Day-night
All right.
cycles determined by the orbit of the
No.
sun.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh, is it?
No.
No.
Land on
Fucker.
asteroid, radio chat, and name your ship, hacking, portals, all that stuff about the
Is
elements.
Sean Murray the
sure.
son
This is not good, Sean.
from Teletubbies?
This is very
I
not
just had an
good.
epiphany.
And ironically, the only bugs this game doesn't have are the butterflies in
Yeah.
the demo.
Right.
Buried
Got 'em.
buildings, aggressive emojis, tractor beam malfunctions, animal husbandry,
Hey!
slick world, raining grass, retarded animals doing retarded things. Ships interiors disappear, first person mode as a gun. That's not how flying works. That's my only means of transportation, leaving the planet to take off. Really?
As a-
Holes in the map. Holes in my graphics card.
Hey!
A lot of nothing from down here. Textures bugging out, animals bugging out. Animals break dance. Look at these busy hands.
Busy hands. Hello
And a
there.
couple of unrequested
Hello, games
ejector
guy.
seats.
Wow! A whole new world.
Okay, that's a lot of stuff. I get the picture. No, wait. Poor graphics rendering. Some can't even start the game. Frame rate issues, constant
PlayStation,
crash. Major
yeah.
publications
I
are
had
having
a
trouble
lot of
playing the
crashes.
game on their machines. Even the best 1080 Ti's are stuttering. Alt tab it? That's a guaranteed crash. Desktop notifications? That's a crash. Playing the game? That's a crash. Using options in the game without restarting? You'll get this. And if
Oh,
you got the
God.
pre-order version with the bonus spaceship, you might have a problem.
Oh, yeah,
This
you don't
special
get it,
ship
right?
already comes with a hyperdrive inside it. Great, right? No, because you have to craft it in order to finish the tutorial missions. And if you haven't finished the tutorial
Oh, it
missions,
keeps bugging you,
can't
right?
leave the star system.
Oh,
So,
okay. No.
Bruce, until they patch
I forgot there was one video I watched where like they got a glitch where it just kept bugging them about like finish this or something, even though you didn't need to or something. I don't know.
it, you're stranded.
I forgot what video that was. It's been a long time.
It's
Bye.
like I give my kids No Man's Sky.
Fall through that table for me real quick. All right, thank you. Oh no! I went widescreen. Hell yeah! Ah!
Ah, my ship's in bits!
The fuck did you just say?
Okay, thank you.
Just a quick note about how
Great
high
expectation
expectations
shot,
were for this
Murray.
game, and just how many people bought it on
Damn,
release.
it's the second biggest
Myself
PS4
included.
launch.
Over 750,000 purchases on Steam at launch. It's the single best-selling
Wow.
game on the PlayStation Store that month. And a large proportion of people who bought it in the hopes of playing with their friends,
Calm down.
well,
You
you're in
can't
for a
play with your
surprise.
friend. You're in for a scare.
This one is a literal game changer.
Is it
Yeah.
even possible to meet up with your
I just love that day one, and he's gonna go through it. I just want to bring it up. Day one, people found where you, like the same like, oh, you'll never meet each other. You'll never see another player. Day one, two people found the exact same planet in the exact same spot, and they couldn't see each other.
friends in No Man's Sky?
Love it.
The answer is absolutely yes. It's possible.
On multiple occasions, Sean said it was definitely in the game. Will you be able to play with your friends?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you run into other people, other players on the game?
Yes.
But then just before the release,
Yes.
Sean posted this cryptic tweet. To be super clear, No Man's Sky is not a multiplayer game. Please don't go in looking for that experience. Oh, what?
What
So there's
the
no
fuck?
multiplayer function. But then the next line contradicts that. Because the chances of two players ever crossing paths in a universe this big is pretty much zero. Oh, so it is multiplayer.
Oh.
You just have to overcome this finding each other hurdle. So
Okay.
you're telling
Yes,
me
you're right.
there's a chance.
There is a chance. Someone did
Yeah,
immediately.
right. No, it's more confusing than that. Because the box
It's not that
doesn't mention
confusing. It's
online
bullshit.
play,
It's a lie.
just network features. And the collector's edition had its online play icon stickered over. So customers are going, which one is it?
Whoa.
Sean? Just tell us if it has multiplayer or it doesn't have multiplayer. Sean wouldn't give any answers.
Was she all fucked up during that?
But
Winona
after
Ryder?
hundreds of thousands of purchases, people soon took it upon themselves to find out. Despite the claims that it would be so improbable.
That are incredibly rare.
I guess I spoiled it. I'm sorry. For
On
people
the
that had
very
never seen this
first
before.
day, Two people noticed they were only 4 star systems from one another.
Oh my
and they met
god!
up on the same planet in a live stream. Oh dear.
A black pillow.
Yeah, our streams are exactly lined up. If you go look at my stream, we're looking at the exact same area right now. If you don't.
I mean, I guess it's kind of cool
That's the
that
same
they're
spot.
not.
And they can't see each other.
I'll say one thing just in defense. I think it's kind of cool that, like, it's not actually a multiplayer game at that time, at least, but the planets are the same. You know what I mean? Considering it's procedurally generated, it's cool that these two planets are the same. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
That settles it. It's not multiplayer because it's so big. It's not multiplayer because it's just
fucking
not
nut.
fucking multiplayer.
There you go.
And this led to quite a revolt.
Lies. It is now, though. So that's
What did Sean have to say about all this? So amazing.
I'm
Two
a little
people found each
stinker.
other on the first day.
That's
That
it.
has blown my mind.
So why can't we see other players in game?
Wow, so many of you playing.
Yeah, Sean, but what?
Truly amazing. My mind is great.
Alright. Yo,
So what's the
Sean.
game actually like?
Is it any good? That is a difficult thing to say.
Yeah.
Well, it certainly is
I
stylish
had a
and
good
pretty,
time when it first came
And
out.
there are a
I
lot
didn't,
of places
I didn't
to
love it,
explore.
but it's good.
But that doesn't mean
Good
there's
time,
much to
I should say.
find. In fact, the game boils down to a very simple loop.
Yep.
Hold down the trigger to pick up resources,
Yep.
deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. Hold down the trigger, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet, go to another planet. Hold down the trigger, deal with a full inventory, leave the planet, go to another planet, deal with a full inventory, get an upgrade, leave the planet.
Disappointed!
$60.
Why is there a
ladies and
microwave?
gentlemen.
Refuel your multi-tool, refuel your life support, refuel a separate part of your multi-tool that shoots bullets instead of the mining beam, refuel your launch thrusters. It's busy work that makes it look like you have something to do. It's not real.
How dare you?
What followed was one of the most
I was good at
dramatic
it.
crashes
How
in player
dare you.
numbers in gaming history. Sales in the UK fell by 81% in the
Ooh,
second week.
good lord.
Concurrent players
Oh
on Steam
lord.
dropped from 212,000 in August to just over 2,000 by September and fewer than 1,000 by October.
Oh my
And what
god.
followed that was perhaps the biggest pylon in gaming
Oh,
history.
there's Jim Sterling.
Reviewers on YouTube panned the game.
Yeah, I was about to say, where's Angry Joe? You done fucked up.
I had no hype, and I can tell you that even without that disappointment, this game is hot garbage.
Has
I
anyone
would agree.
pointed to Sean
I would say it's
moaning
hot garbage.
numerous times within the first 2
I think
hours
I think
of
some
the game,
people
kept
took it a
saying,
little too far. Cause I get it. Compared to the hype, it was. I guess it was garbage, sure. But as a game itself, it was a lot of glitches. But there was some decent stuff in it. I thought the exploration was really cool. I thought the whole going into space and stuff. I thought for the most part, it was still fun to play. It just wasn't. It was like an early access game. If it was an early access game with not as much hype, I don't think it would be a problem. But it was a $60 full price game, so.
Is it? Fuck this shit.
I wouldn't say it was. I would say 6 out of 10 is fair.
Devastating realization that most of the crafting, combat, and other activities you do on and between those planets ranges between bemusing and outright bad.
The criticism was deafening.
Wow, he's got the same face though, dude. Yeah, look at him.
Really funny and creative.
He made
Kirby
Stone.
made a video
Wait,
that
the best
captured
refund
sentiment
simulator?
of that day. And if you haven't seen it yet, you're missing out. So people
Yeah.
are furious.
Yeah,
The
Kroby
game
Cat's
is
video is
boring,
amazing.
And soon people discover that complaining about the game is actually more fun than playing it.
No, no.
3.5 hours into the tutorial, pretty much.
So they started complaining about it like they were grinding.
I don't want to see him. Get him off the screen.
Fucking Minecraft in space.
Many people
Wow, DSP made an internet historian video. Congrats, man. You're popular again.
compilations of all the unfulfilled promises. One guy on the subreddit compiled a big list of all the missing features. Front page. Got a defense for No Man's Sky? Enjoy your downvote. In fact, the entire No Man's Sky
Okay.
subreddit was in such disarray it had to be locked.
Oh,
So
wow.
by the end of the month, Metacritic was like scrolling through a bowl of Cheerios. By October, it was one of the worst rated
Oh
games
my
on Steam,
goodness.
with an aggregate of mostly negative from more than 70
Mostly negative. Look, is she gonna give birth to a pair of feet?
for weeks on dozens of games news publications, and the price on eBay and Amazon and secondhand at GameStop was crashing through the floor.
Yeah, you could buy that game for like $5 at points.
Please, no more. But the
Beatings
beatings had only
continue.
just begun. The demo planet was data mined and found to be, of course, totally scripted and not randomly generated at all.
I'm just going to pick one of these at random. If anything horrible goes wrong, just keep in mind that I've not been there before.
It wasn't some level that we built or something like that, even though I think it looks quite nice in places.
People watching this would wonder why you're showing this area again. Like, what's so special about demoing the game on this planet?
Oh, no, it's just a place that looks nice.
No.
No, bad. I didn't know that. No.
Ended the demo with some, pre-scripted crazy thing that would happen. You know what I mean? The normal thing of like, and then a monster emerges from behind the mountains,
Jason. Heavy
People
rain.
see what's
What a
going on
game.
with the game and feel lied to. This is false advertising, they say. And angry customers start scoping out a lawsuit.
Oh, it's fine.
On September 28th, the ASA busts through the door and goes, "Yep, too many complaints."
It's quite an adventure, though. We're not even at the Engoodening part
ASA
yet.
cleared them of any legal wrongdoing. Technically, the only thing they're interested in is what's on the back of the box, what's on the store page, and what's on the Steam page. So it's technically not false advertising. But of course, technically not illegal doesn't mean much to an angry audience. October 28th, Hello Games Twitter is hacked. The hacker posts, "No Man's Sky was a mistake,"
like that bit.
and is shitting on the game in the replies. Turns out Sean didn't use two-factor authentication on his
LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, and that's how they got in. They also sent
Not hacked anymore. Obviously, those mails in that tweet were fake. Back to work.
crediting emails to journalists, which they knew would rile people up if published.
Wait,
people
I
even
didn't.
show
I
up to
had.
the emails to
Wait,
journalists,
what? Not Hello. Oh, this is not from Hello. Yeah, well, this is from the hack. He has asked me to speak out. A confession to make. The game was simply unfinished. Okay.
Which they knew would rile people up if published. Some people even show up to
I
their
didn't know about
offices
that.
to take photos and knock on the door, even at night and on the weekend.
Oh, that's creepy.
They posted empty pictures of the office, so naturally out of context, this started rumors that Hello Games simply took the money and ran.
Damn, that's their office right there. That's their office.
In addition to numerous bomb and death threats during
I
that
thought they would
period.
have
Those ones Sean did have to take seriously.
more.
Regular intervention from police and Scotland Yard and things like that.
And while Sony didn't quite throw them under the bus, it was more like a gentle push under a minivan. When Sony president Shohei
gentle
Yoshida admitted
push.
that Hello Games did not have a great PR strategy for No Man's Sky. The
You should have stepped in. I don't know.
that
Something.
one and ran.
They should have did something.
But despite all of this,
Wait,
all of
what
that
was
one
that last
and
one?
ran.
There was Hello Games under the bus. Yeah.
But despite all of this, all of the negative press, they
Heck,
were
fraud.
actually nominated for a couple of awards. But by this point,
Best
Murray
technology
and the other
makes
members
sense.
of Hello Games were
Is it-
so downtrodden and so sure they weren't going to win that they opted to go elsewhere for dinner.
And the Innovation Award goes
Oh,
to
it won. It won.
No Man's Sky.
They went somewhere else for dinner.
This lovely trophy going once.
They really.
Oops.
Wow.
I'm going to accept this on behalf of Hello Games, and congratulations to them. And I'm going to walk off stage like I planned that whole thing.
I
By
love Tim
this point,
Schafer.
you got to feel just a little bit sorry.
Hello showers.
And then what
Wow.
followed that
I
was
didn't know they didn't just show up at all. They were just like, fuck that. We're not going to win. Let's just leave.
the final straw for many.
Oh no, Sean.
No particular incident, but a lack of incidents. Silence. Over 3 months of not
Yeah,
a damn
I remember
word
that.
from
People
No
were like,
Man's
where
Sky.
you at, guys?
Where are they? Where is my refunding? Where is Murray? Shouted into the void. The game was over. And it was dead.
Sad day. I remember I didn't even own No Man's Sky anymore. I sold it like a month later or something for like $20 or some shit. No, I think I sold it at GameStop. GameStop was having a pretty good trade value at that point. Haha, another side. Oh, this is actually hot. Okay. All right, so this is the
year is
Engoodening part.
2000 AD.
2000 AD.
Sean has just graduated from university and is headed into the big wide world.
Okay.
He rises up the ranks at a number of
Yeah,
studios,
there he goes.
eventually working as a technical
Oh, I
lead
didn't know
for
he was a
Black
technical lead for Black. Hell yeah.
and technical
What?
director for
I didn't know
Burnout
that.
3.
Hell yeah, that's like one of the best games ever.
When Burnout's developer is bought by EA, he is in his late 20s. And he and 3 of his buddies decide to leave and start their own studio.
Yep.
Hello Games.
God, we need a new Burnout game. What the
This
fuck?
was a risky venture.
Life sucks.
So we'd done this incredibly foolish thing of like quitting our jobs, and then we had to sit down and try and decide what the game was going to be.
Together they create their first title, Joe Danger. They work on this game day and night. In fact, even once they were arrested in their own office because the police thought they were there to rob the place. Because who would be working at 11 p.m. on a Sunday night?
What the fuck?
But they had to work that
Wow.
hard. Like any startup, it was a huge financial and professional risk. They had no income. They were working in a tiny room above an old tile shop, living off savings. And to keep the project running, Sean even sold his house.
So we
Is
made
that
a
true?
really tough and probably at the time seemed really foolish decision. It's kind of almost embarrassing for me to talk about.
Yeah, you sold your house?
I sold my house and just basically went all in and funded what we were doing, which is not something I would recommend anyone else do.
But by June 8th, 2010,
So I must have been just...
the game was good. And they could breathe a sigh of relief because on the very
Game was real
first day
good.
it hit the PlayStation Store,
They made their budget
money
back?
2
Hell
years
yeah.
later, Joe Danger 2 was released. It was not the commercial success they had hoped for.
It was still good,
and they
though,
didn't
I
want to
heard.
just keep pumping out sequels. That was a trap big players in the industry had fallen into.
Well, it works out for Call of
In his
Duty.
spare
So.
time, Sean started working on a prototype for a procedurally generated game. They took another gamble and scrambled to get a trailer out in time to present at VGX 2013. So the project is official now, and the pressure is on. Around this time, Sean is also looking to start a family. Concurrent to
Oh,
all
look at
this
all the little
development,
Sean's.
he would go on to have 3 kids. So the weight of responsibility
Whoa,
is really
and he doesn't have a house? That sucks.
But their hard work will pay off, as they're finally going to
Yeah.
have a chance for some R&R around Christmas.
They woke up to find their homes flooded, their cars submerged, and their plans for Christmas Day very much ruined.
Bad news. Rain. Rain and flooding in the south of
Wow.
England, right around the Hello
I didn't
Games
know.
office.
I mean, I don't know why I would know
They
about
are
this.
completely inundated, and
Christmas
they return from
2013
their holidays to
flood?
find laptops floating around.
Oh, I do remember hearing about this in
Some good
another
news,
video.
They hadn't lost any data.
Never mind.
So they pulled together.
Like vaguely, they
soldier on,
they
development
brought it up at one point.
continues.
We lost some stuff.
So
because of
there
the flood.
they
I do
are,
remember that.
working in
Never
a
mind.
damp office, and then ding dong. Who is at the door?
Or-
It's Danish mathematician Dr. Johan Gillis. He's seen the game, and he says,
This is on his phone.
"They are using my super formula in perfect English, and there is a potential for a lawsuit." Sean says,
Wait, what?
They didn't, and he can prove it. So they have a meeting, and the claim is eventually dropped. Lawsuit evaded. So back to work, guys. Ding dong. It's Sky Television.
What the
They've
fuck?
seen the game.
Oh, hello,
Infringing
Sky.
on our Sky trademark.
Oh, fuck
They said
off.
perfect
Get
text
the
speech.
fuck out of
They
here.
had succeeded in
Perfect
getting
text
Microsoft to change SkyDrive to OneDrive, and they were about to give gamers
No Man One.
under threat of lawsuit.
No
But this
Man's
lawsuit
One.
didn't just go away. The threat loomed over them for the next 3 years, right up until the month before release. So they get back to
Wow.
work and ding dong. It's Sony with some good news for once. We like a game, kid.
Hey,
we
we're
want
like a
feature.
game, kid. When you fail, though, we're gonna throw you under a bus and act like we had nothing to do with you being hyped up too much.
At front and center and make you a big star. This could mean millions of dollars.
Whoa,
in
Ray's
additional
there
revenue.
too.
They said, yeah. But along with it,
Yeah.
a lot of press for this game
Oh
would need to be done.
no.
Being a small team, they didn't have
Where do they
anyone for
find their
PR.
gifts and
They had their
shit?
designers,
It's so good.
they had their developers, and that was about it. So it's up to Murray. Sean's in his early 30s now. Not super young, but relatively
No.
young, and inexperienced
There he
for
is.
this type of media circuit.
Yeah, man, you like taking pictures.
This deal with Sony
I like it.
put extra pressure on them. It set deadlines. It's not that it's Sony's fault, but they're locked in now with much less flexibility. So when May rolls around,
There
and
it
they
is,
have
there's
no
May.
option but
Ah.
to delay. Even if they wanted to ask for an extra 6 to 12 months of development, which they really need, It's probably too much to
Yeah,
ask.
because like it wasn't like a year later the game had a lot more content. Like because when Next, it was Next call, right? No Man's Sky Next. That was a year later, right? And it was much better, right? It had way more content. It didn't have all the content, but it had a lot more content. And if that was what came out, people would have been like, okay, there's some missing things. And I think I had multiplayer at that point. But you could be like, okay, there's enough here. I'm a little upset, but not as upset as people were now.
So they extend from late June.
Wait, what did that
to
say?
the
Sorry.
mid. It's
Just want to acknowledge that I'm speculating a bit here. None of this has been stated
probably too much to ask
definitively.
for.
Yeah.
So they extend from late June
It's probably right
to
though.
August.
2 months.
Only
Is it?
6 weeks.
Oh,
From here,
I gave
you
it too
can
much
predict what's
credit.
going to happen to multiplayer and a bunch of other promised features.
Yeah.
So here's how the hype happened. Scope of game. Time. And here's the line which shows the reality of development. Progress is steady and ends in August 2016.
Yep.
Now here is the line of player expectations. It should start out here and follow along the purple. But the overhyping trailer comes out and puts us way up.
Yeah.
This is special. In this trailer, it features a bunch of things that Hello Games thinks they're capable of.
I don't know why
having.
they couldn't just add name a ship. Like that should have been easy, honestly. Just name your fucking ship. Who
Big
gives
in
a
the
shit?
game.
Why couldn't you just do that? Like everything else, I understand, kind of.
By
But
2016.
not that I understand, but
That's
it makes
the
more
first big
sense.
mistake. Then it's announced for PlayStation, and it costs $60, and there's a collector's edition.
Yeah.
Second, even
There's
bigger
another
mistake.
one that was like $80
That puts
edition.
us
It came out like a big
all the
box.
way up here.
Not big box,
And I
but yeah.
think this is the main problem, because price tags set expectations. For a $60 game, this was seriously barren and disappointing.
I mean, it's better than some
Now,
other
if they
$60
put it out
games.
for $20 as an
There's a
indie
lot
game
of
or an alpha,
shit
no
$60 games.
problem.
Yeah.
But when they gave it the AAA treatment, people rightfully aligned
Hey,
the
make it a box game. Just make it $30. There's boxed $30 games that come out day one too,
expectations
and
with
still say
other
it's like early in development. Still $30. That's more than fair, I think.
games in that category. That is
You can get the game for like $30
customers'
now. I got that
expectations
collector's
were
edition
so
for
skewed.
Wolf,
Then
Witcher.
Murray went to interviews,
It's a good one.
exacerbating the
It's a
problem.
good one.
Every time he mentioned a feature in the game, even in
kept
passing,
going up.
fans set their expectations to AAA heights for that feature.
Yep.
Now,
Not
some
fans'
people think the
problem.
interviews are the main problem. In my humble opinion, not so much. Most people never saw these interviews. It's not that rickety 12-foot ladder Sean's standing on that's the main problem. It's the 900-foot building he's perched it on
God
in the first
damn.
place.
He's a
So
brave
the obvious
man.
solution here would be an official statement.
Scary.
Hey guys, don't-
I'm sorry, what?
So the obvious
I think No Man's Sky may end homelessness in the U.S. by 2020.
here would be an official
The
statement.
future is bright.
Hey guys, look, don't expect a 10 out of 10. Expect more of a 5 out of 10.
Say your expectations, Laura.
No,
But still buy
the
it.
publisher just sank an enormous investment of marketing and opportunity into the game. What's wrong with you? And that would be a huge middle finger to them.
I'm sorry, Reggie.
The publisher isn't going to make you hype the shit
What's
out
wrong
of
with
the
you?
game.
Get some
but
help.
You can't talk it down either. So, he's kind of stuck up there. In some ways, during the interview, he tries to temper expectations, but it's limited.
Can you build a space station? No.
No. Can you do anything? No.
But let's not
Can you
gloss
move?
over the
No.
interviews. Sean is a technical guy. He's a developer.
He seems like a
He's
good guy
also
too. He's
the
just
introverted type.
yeah, oh yeah.
And the big lights and the
That's
stuff
for
on
sure.
camera
You
does
could
not
you could
come
you could
naturally
see he
to him.
is.
Is it super nerve-wracking to talk on stage at E3?
Yeah.
Yes.
No.
Yes, definitely. I
Shit
personally
my pants.
find going on stage at E3 like the hardest thing I've ever done. That's something that I would have had
Fucking
in a
thousands
nightmare
of people are
before,
looking at
you. Know
you.
what I mean? It's literally
You
like
fuck up
racing
once and they're all like, "Well, this guy,
yeah.
fucking idiot."
Still, he stepped
Look,
up
he
and took
stumbled a little
interviews
bit.
for
An
his
asshole.
game from 2013
Why you stuttering?
to 2016.
Why you stuttering?
And the main thing people wanted to hear about were the features.
Can you have more than...
So every planet will be wormholes.
Right.
At what point do you get points or anything?
From these interviews,
You know, they always ask him questions about the game. They don't ask him questions about him. I'd be like, "How are you?" That's it. That's all. I can't think of anything.
people took Sean to be a liar. A Peter
How
Molyneux
are you?
or a chess
Yeah.
club member out to sell his
Uh-oh.
game at whatever
Uh-oh.
reputational cost. But I think the truth is more
His
complicated
fucking
than
face is
that.
funny.
Sean and the team are indie developers working on a new IP. Their project and plans are constantly in flux. They have no idea how large chunks of the game are going to look, especially not a couple of years out from release. And crucially, Sean doesn't understand that something mentioned in 2013, even said in passing, is going to be seen as a promise in the year 2016, even if by then you've decided to cut it from the game. For example, orbiting around the sun.
Days turned it out because the planet has actually rotated on its axis.
This originally was in the game, but it caused the player too much confusion. It kept being reported as a bug in the beta, as people left the planet and then returned to find everything different. But nonetheless, into the live compilation it goes. So
okay, so that was actually in it, they just removed it. Okay.
The media all want a piece of Sean and to report
I can see why
on
some people would be
features
confused, I
first.
guess.
Conversely, Sean thinks the reporters might help him to temper down things by emphasizing that Hello Games is an indie studio.
Pizza.
But that is not how journalism is done. This is how journalism is done.
Yeah.
Can you customize the look of your character?
Sort of.
Full customization confirmed in No Man's Sky.
Doritos. Kill
Able to
cam.
create atmospheric particles that would diffract light at just the right wavelength.
Told you. The press kind of operates downstream from the community because things are click-driven as to what stories you get served and things like that. But a rumor would surface from Reddit straight to the front page.
There's all this hype, and the project has increased in scope.
No Man's Sky versus Doom? Wait, I'm sorry, what? I mean, I know it came out at the same time, but what the fuck?
And keeps increasing as the months go by.
Dude, imagine Doom gameplay in No Man's Sky.
Until a point.
I just came.
They are close to the deadline and have to delay. And the reality of what they can achieve in the little time remaining is staring them in the face.
I remember not being too upset about the delay at the time. I was just
They
like,
know they're not going to be putting out a finished game.
I don't think I was like super
They're
hyped for it before it came out.
There's nothing more they can do.
I don't know. Maybe I was. I can't
And the fear that they will disappoint the audience is growing on Sean and the team.
I worry about, like, disappointing people.
Upon release, all of these clips are seen as proof that Sean is a liar.
Yeah.
And what doesn't help is
I
his
never
body
thought Sean was
language. It's kind of the body language of someone who was lying.
filthy
And this is
liar.
why I mentioned he's an
He shouldn't have lied as much as he
Remember,
did.
he's a
Not that
technical
lied. It was
actually a really good one.
hopeful, I guess.
But
was
not
more of it.
a salesman.
Yeah, he's a good one.
Cut him just a little bit of
Burnout
slack
3 is so
because
good.
this is simply
Black
how
is
he
great too.
talks. Here are some innocuous questions, and he answers them honestly.
Lead producers on No Man's Sky?
Yeah, I guess I'm a developer on it. I suppose the creator or something like that. No, I really like making games. I don't necessarily love talking about it.
You did a good job,
even though you guys are very nice.
I'm the opposite way.
Mate, seriously.
Same body language. And Jesus Christ, they have him up on stage and in front of cameras and bright lights and on the goddamn Colbert Report.
They should have got somebody else.
Try keeping your nerve on that.
Actually, I thought he was okay with
Free
Colbert.
of that
He didn't seem
context,
as
The
nervous.
clips have him cemented in the community
From what I
as a
remember.
liar.
Yep.
So the graph plays out right to release. And that graph, it's actually a track. And that track is what the hype train runs on. So it comes barreling up the hill.
Chill.
Instead of
How's it not getting
moving into the
derailed?
station, it comes
Ah!
crashing right
Oh
through the
no!
roof. The disaster unfolds.
Chill.
They are absolutely shit on. So there were Sean and Hello Games, surrounded by the
Oh
rubble
no!
of their
Help
former
him!
reputation.
Look, they put a little damage on his
Punished
shirt.
Sean
Oh shit!
was at his lowest
Punish!
hated by the majority of the gaming community. But they were still alive, and they had made tens of millions of dollars. They were left with two choices. Take the money, start a new project, and
dinosaur
be a
guy.
pariah. A cautionary tale of the industry and hated by the gaming community.
Yeah, I don't really
forever.
pre-order a lot of games.
Or
And if I do
pick
and I hear it's
themselves
bad,
up,
I just cancel
get
it.
back to work, and with potentially no profit motive, finish the game.
Or I buy it because I hear it's so
allowed me to
bad.
do something that I've always done in
This is
difficult
what
times.
when I hear a game's
Whether it's
really bad, I
crappy
need to try
bosses
it.
that I've dealt with before, or crappy situations in school growing up. I got my head down, I sat in front of a computer, and I made games, which is what I enjoy.
They picked number 2. So,
Yeah.
here's the plan. The team is assigned to fixing bugs and the most obvious problems. Go. Sean tells the teams to stop reading all the overwhelmingly negative
Yeah,
feedback
just get off
from
the
game,
internet. That's why they're
and
gone
he
for 3
reroutes
months.
all of it to his personal devices. Emails, forum
Oh.
posts, Google News alerts,
All of it
player
straight to him?
feedback. It's all going directly to him now. Then he starts breaking that down into data sets. People who haven't bought the game, people who have bought it and played it for 100
Is this
hours,
real? This is what he
people
did?
who have returned it, etc. Then he starts compiling those complaints into usable data, focusing on the people with the most sincere experience of the
I
game.
didn't know about this.
Then we start making a big
That's a
laundry
great
list of
idea.
all the things that need adding and prioritizing.
How
First
about
thing
big
to fix
big
is
booby
that full
waifus?
inventory.
No, fuck
Then
the inventory.
community mod support. Then a third thing, etc., etc.
Yeah, I get it.
This is
Waifus,
going
though.
to take an enormous amount of work to pull off, and they're not going to make the
Luscious
same mistake
breasted
twice.
women.
So they would need to sharply adjust their
And
PR
big
strategy.
dicked aliens. Just to be
Anything
fair.
they said
Talking
right now,
about.
an admission of guilt, would be met with criticism. Denial,
Fuck off.
it's not that bad, would be met with criticism.
You filmed the dead game in the forest.
Well,
Fuck
we
you.
endeavored to make the best game we could, and we are proud of what we have. Would be met with criticism. Half of the
shit.
problems have been caused by speaking too much. So they would
So
like
don't
to
talk.
do a complete 180. Instead of adding
Probably
more
the
fuel to
smart
fire,
thing.
instead of accidentally promising fixes that might also not be delivered,
Shut up and
they
just-
wouldn't speak to the press again.
Just
Female
don't speak,
traits
period.
we're talking about. I'd say that's a generalization.
They were going to speak to the community directly from now on. So they told the audience they were working on it and went completely silent. 1 day passed. No word. 2 days. A week.
A month.
Have you heard from Hello Game?
2
They
months.
just had this disastrous release. No, haven't seen them. I
Nope.
hope they're working on the game.
Mm-hmm.
2 weeks.
They were?
Dude, are you working on this thing? Just ignore them. Just work. 3 weeks. Okay, what the fuck is going on?
WTF is locked.
They took the fuck money and ran, didn't they? Didn't say anything. It's not going to help. 2 months. 3 months. By now, most people were convinced that the game was abandoned. They had made their money. It's all over.
No, hell no.
Then,
They come
after
through.
over 100 days of absolute silence, a tweet. Foundation.
Foundation, that's what it's called. Yes, yes, yes.
It is me, Sean.
They put the base building, right?
No, go away, Sean. I am mad at you. It's been too long. But I bring you gifts.
I'll bring you gifts.
It brought Facebook, new game modes,
Yeah.
farming, cats, and
Yeah.
freighters.
I'm surprised they didn't go right back into it when I heard farming.
You
Is
have
like,
to try harder than that, Sean, to win.
I think Stardew
my
Valley
love
just
back.
came out though, so I think
It
it
still
was
fell well shy of the promised game.
well,
Too little,
close enough.
too late. So Sean left, returned to his team, and got back to work.
Back to work.
A few more
Oh,
months
yeah.
went by, and then
Next, right?
another tweet.
Oh, Pathfinder. Shit! Can I be right once? Oh, we have here. Hello, Jared Leto in there.
What the fuck? Oh, it's usual. I bring you online base sharing, own multiple starships, starship specialization, multi-tool specialization, and
Oh shit! Yo, watch out for this guy.
vehicles you can drive around in, and create racetracks for them too with time trials. Look at this.
I never saw the original video of that. What was he looking at?
Okay, that's pretty
Still don't know.
good. But I'm still
That's pretty
mad.
good.
And there's still a ton promised that isn't in the game yet.
Oh yeah, fucker.
So Sean would wait.
Next, right? Next is next.
A few more months went by.
Next.
Knock, knock.
Knock, knock.
Oh, it's you, Sean.
Let the devil in.
I bring you an overhaul to the storyline.
Fuck
New
my
worlds,
life.
Crashed freighters, space combat.
Oh, maybe next
terrain
was
edit,
2018.
portals, procedural mission
Fuck,
system,
I think it
interstellar
was.
trading, and joint exploration. By now, people were really starting.
It's good
to
now,
want to know
hell
Man's
yeah.
Sky again.
See, a year later though.
The game has in many ways exceeded what was promised.
It's a substantially better game now.
No Man's Sky is back, baby!
People saw this was an honest effort to fix the game, and the number of employees working on it was growing. From a studio of 15 to 25.
Hell yeah.
Short
Hey,
lines of
Neil
other games
deGrasse Tyson
were
was there.
also
His
starting
family's
to
there
become
too.
more
Oh, yeah.
active and engaging with the audience. The subreddit was flourishing once more.
Didn't No
price
Man's
of the
Sky
game
win
secondhand
for ongoing
on
games?
Amazon, eBay, and GameStop
Going
was
up.
going up.
I remember
Did a
because
few
I had to
more
buy it
months went
again, and it was like $30.
A
I was
really
upset
big
about it.
patch.
I did buy it when it came to Xbox, but then I had to buy it again when it was on PS4. Here's next. I got
To be
goosebumps.
super clear, No Man's Sky is not. Fuck that. Here's the
It is,
proper
bitch.
multiplayer experience. Ringed planets, third-person mode, character customization.
Third-person mode. Oh yeah, man.
Was
Was that Underground 2 for one?
Vast overhauls to base building and crafting and resources, and it also brought the game to Xbox. In fact, with the release
Yeah,
of
the
NES
Xbox
in July
helmet.
2018, No Man's Sky was the 6th top-selling console game for the month. It climbed its way back into Steam's top
Hell
10.
yeah. Hell
It reached
yeah.
nearly 100,000 concurrent players.
Woohoo!
It brought another $24 million across all platforms. This Steam rating
And Fortnite
mixed
slowing down. Hell
to
yeah.
very positive.
Very positive.
People
Very
took that
good.
forward in a big way. But
Hell
every
yeah,
time,
look at that bitch.
better creatures, weird underwater shit. Discoveries and bases and environments and equipment.
Weird
And it
underwater
keeps
shit.
going. New biomes, more diversity.
God damn it.
archaeology, more
Oh,
things
I need to
discover.
play more
By
of
now,
this.
Sean in the gaming inspector personification.
This is 2 years ago, too. There's more
had
updates
literally
now.
patched things up, and we're making out on the couch.
Oh, hell yeah.
He
Whoa,
released his biggest patch.
Making out on the couch?
Free VR support.
VR,
Above all
yeah.
other game you have to pay for, like some titles.
Oh, yeah,
Overhauls to
fuckers.
NPCs, tech trees, base building, streamlined multiplayer, ride animals around. All sorts of stuff that was never promised in the first place. And they still
Never
haven't.
promised. Yeah, base building. It's weird that base building was never promised, and that was like the first thing they put in it after the original release.
Someone at Valve, who was a fan of the game, said to me, what you do now is more important than what you say. There's only one thing that's credible, and that's your actions.
In fact, I was so slow to get this video out that they put out another patch the other day. With ship salvaging, ship upgrading, more advanced terrain editing, first-person exocross, improved VR, improved base building and inventory management, quality of life stuff.
It feels good.
goes on.
Feels good to see a game
Is it
actually try.
perfect?
Yeah, like Shaq Fu? No.
Technically, there are still things on this.
Is it
spreadsheet
Morbius levels? I don't think so.
But come on now, we're starting to nitpick. Especially when you compare them to relationships with other games companies. They could have gone the route of Fallout 76. Paywall mods with Fallout
I
first.
couldn't believe they did that. Oh my god, with Fallout 76. They just started getting the game to be decent, and they're like, well, not decent, but better. And they're like, oh, now we have to add that monthly fee. Are you fucking kidding me? $100 a year.
Charging a monthly fee.
For a game, for $100, I could buy 20 copies of the fucking game at
A
GameStop.
downward spiral more and more into
Use them as
pay-to-win
coasters
scraps
in my
released
house.
Without QA testing.
It'd be
Instead,
more worthwhile.
They never added pay to win.
That'll
They
fun.
never added microtransactions or paid DLC. They never
And
made
with-
VR as a
every
second
DLC is
game.
free.
They didn't give up on the game or scale their resources back to do it. They didn't come out and call all gamers entitled. They didn't add loot boxes. They didn't start work on the next big project or sequel. They didn't do much of anything except
Yes.
get back
They
to
fucking
work.
got back to work. And they're still small team.
And just like that, the game once panned by critics now had awards rolling in.
Hell yeah.
Your developed star 2019, No Man's Sky, Sean Murray.
No Man's Sky next.
What? He wins it.
No Man's Sky is next.
That feels
And
good.
to cap it all
It
off,
does feel
The
good.
subreddit
It's
No
good
Man's
now.
Sky the
Look
game
at this.
even got
Ah,
together
look
and
at
pulled
that.
money for
Space
a
Invader.
GoFundMe to have a billboard installed near the Hello Games offices.
That's awesome. That's
It
great.
must have been a harrowing moment for Sean and the team. They took a huge risk to start a small studio. They clawed their way up to create one of the most notable games of the console generation. Disappointed pretty much everyone with the release, and took one of the biggest online beatings in video game history.
Oh, Michael
for it.
Dell's life
The
was there.
family, post-release, we faced some really difficult challenges. Everything that you can imagine, from like the worst of the internet, we hit.
The girl in
But
the.
then over the course of the next
Oh, she's doing
3
hands,
years,
sign language,
completely
but
turned it around
her face was pretty funny.
and came out the other side with a win. It's the underdog story. And after doing all of this research, I couldn't help but come to the conclusion that they were the good guys. So what's the future for Hello Games? In 2017, they
Yeah, more like
announced
goodbye
Hello
games.
Labs, a support program focused on original
Everybody
titles
said that
and
back
games
then.
using procedural
Everybody
generation.
thought they were clever.
Two of the team also branched off to work
When
on
they
a small
disappeared.
title called The Last Campfire.
Oh yeah, I heard that was good. Actually, I think I bought it
For
on
the
Switch.
foreseeable future, they're just working on No Man's Sky.
And they'll fucking announce a new game the moment this video goes live. I just know it. Last campfire.
Alright, I didn't want to finish the video on like a big
Oh, that was the nostalgia
So,
critic intro.
this is the end of the story, but there's still another few minutes. Don't leave. It's not an ad.
I'm not
Okay,
leaving.
in
I'm right here.
2015,
Yeah.
when the hype was at its peak, someone wrote a Sean Murray erotic fanfiction.
Oh, shit.
And
Oh,
naturally, I
fuck.
assumed that you lot would want to see it.
Yes.
So, here it is.
Oh my god.
My evening interview.
Is this what
at
we've been
Hello
waiting for the
Games.
entire time?
I arrived at the Hello Games office in the early evening as the sun was approaching the horizon.
Okay.
Taking a deep breath, I nervously pressed the doorbell.
I missed it.
The door opened,
Hit it the
and
second
Sean
time though.
poked his expressive face out to greet me.
Hey, what's up,
Hey
people?
you, he exclaimed in his adorable British-Australian accent. I'm so happy you could
Wait,
make
does he
it and
have?
speak
I didn't even
the
realize he
evening
had an
with us.
accent.
I'm
He's just so
happy when I
adorable.
heard
What?
you agreed to let
Isn't
me
that
come in for an
pyrocynical?
interview, I said. Oh, yeah, the interview. I forgot. He replied with his usual brilliant humor. I laughed. You're so funny, Sean. Let me show you my office. I have a surprise for you, Sean said. He led me to the room where we sat down on a soft vinyl couch. So let me show you the
Pyrocynical about to get
surprise, he said, softly. It's the newest build of the game. We just added some new features.
Oh shit.
He booted up the game on
He
a
just had a
PS4 in his
TV
office.
with the game on
I
at all
stared at
times.
his face. I like your beard. It's sexy, I pretended to say to him in my head to myself. I had a secret crush on him. There was something about his humble demeanor and feeble yet handsome bone structure that was
He's like a
so
nerdier looking John
So here's the
Krasinski.
game, he said eagerly. It opened on an alien world just calling out to be explored. I began to sweat. Here it finally was, in front of me in all of its glory, and it was being played by Sean.
Oh,
in
I thought he
front
was just
of me
talking
in
about
all of
Sean.
his
Hey, how's he
glory.
playing the game?
I nervously
Fate?
spoke. Could I try playing? I said. Oh,
Or ass.
I suppose, of course, he said, chuckling. But another few minutes passed without him handing me the controls.
Wait, what the fuck?
Sean, I said more confidently. I put my hands on his hands as he gripped the controller.
Oh.
He looked me straight in the eyes.
Oh,
I
God.
stared deep into his beautiful, glistening eyes, utterly transfixed. Sure, he said.
Sure.
He let go of the PlayStation controller, still sweaty
Ugh.
from his firm grip.
Ugh.
But I have another
Ugh.
surprise to show you.
Uh-oh. No man's got
He
to.
stood up.
Oh no. What?
Mike.
Redacted.
He muttered. Yes, please, I said.
This one
blushing
sounds
as
so
ready-
quick.
Blushing as red as
The treetops of Orion 5. There they
He
are.
grabbed my shoulders, guiding me confidently towards the
God damn.
like he confidently guides the Hello Games team towards the game's release. The one true Sean Murray, not that baby-faced loser asshole poser from NCIS.
Wait, what?
Means
There's
sweet,
Sean Murray?
sweet love to me. I wasn't sure what I was
Wait, what is
excited
it?
about.
Cock and stall?
Finally,
Redacted.
Sean Murray, all finally playing No Man's Sky.
Oh
After
man,
exploring
not
the
my,
planet's
my
surface,
skull.
I ended my spaceship and took off. Just as I left the atmosphere and burst into the breathtaking expanse of space.
Redacted.
It was an out-of-world experience.
Oh, whoa. Got overly graphic. Wait. A bit boring. So we jumped ahead a bit. Okay. Oh, you jumped ahead a bit
Oculus
too.
Rift support.
Oh shit!
Actually, as I turned, I saw Sean's avatar standing.
I thought that would be the end when he shot a load in his ass.
Spacesuit. Like what you see, he said. It's time, everybody, he shouted. I heard footsteps slowly enter from the cramped office.
Oh
I
no!
soon saw many spacesuits
Gang
appear
bang!
before me in
Oh
game.
shit!
But as they took off their helmets,
It's all
I
Sean.
realized that they were all the same Sean Murray avatar. I was about to be
Redacted.
by a group of Sean Murrays, but they all had one difference. That they
Redacted.
each
Redacted.
There were white
there were wide ones, thin
Livery.
ones, long ones,
Oh,
curved
shit.
ones.
Oh, no,
It
no, no.
was magical. As
Magical.
the Hello Games
Wow.
team began
Redacted.
from somewhere in the room, I heard Sean whisper, every
Redacted.
procedure.
Every dick procedural.
Also, I did a thing on the second channel. Please do check it out. I thought it was quite good.
Oh, fuck.
I love the videos on the second channel. It's some erotic fanfiction over there.
Redoing the Game of Thrones finale. I might have to watch that. Oh
That's it.
God.
Sorry it took so long.
Oh, I started laughing so hard my back hurts now. Oh, what the fuck? I've never had that before. All right, that was good. 5 Sean Murray's gangbang pyrocynical. That was pyrocynical. Right? I'm not just losing my mind. Right? I watch pyrocynical too. He makes some good videos, I think. Let's see. I just want to see if anybody else brought up. Or is pyrocynical just one of those guys that just looks? That was actually a really uplifting story. You know, I'm glad there's somebody that made a video that wasn't just shitting all over Hello Games, because every review was shitting on Hello Games. Don't get me wrong, some of those reviews are fun, but it was just Hello Games. No one brought up that, interviewers and journalists really exploded some of those stories, and like even I think Sony should get a little bit more of the blame too. I don't know. Well, not that they should get a little bit of the blame. It's just that the way they just like threw it. They're like, yeah, they're a little. I mean, they're still an indie team. You should have. I don't know. Anyway, that was a great video. The Engoodening of No Man's Sky. I can see why people want me to watch that really bad, because that was just a really good little just a study kind of. I like that the two halves are completely different. It actually reminds me of a movie that came out recently where like you get a different story, a different perspective of the story. I'm talking about The Last Duel, if you ever saw it. I know I'm comparing this to The Last Duel, which is weird, but that movie's great. Go watch it. I think it's on. I want to say it's on Disney Plus. So highly recommend it. Is it on Disney Plus? It's on maybe HBO Max. It's on something. Highly recommend it. But it does the same kind of thing. You know? Like one perspective and then the other perspective, kind of. I like that. So it was very well done. So there you go. That is the Engoodening of No Man's Sky. That went by quick. Hey, an hour later, I'm done. And it felt like there was no time. These videos go by fucking super fast. When you're so invested into whatever's happening, it just goes by quick. So I will be watching the this one. I still don't know what Concordia is. At first I thought I knew what it was, but I don't think I do. Which is I actually probably enjoy that more so, not knowing what it is ahead of time. So I'll probably watch that one. Maybe not next, but soon. I do want to watch this one. This Going Camping at the End of the World, because I have no idea what the fuck that is. So there you go. If you have any suggestions on ones I should watch in the future, and also incognito mode too, I do want to watch that Game of Thrones one actually. If it's good, let me know. There you go. That's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Till next time. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.